starting November, so it don't help me.
Bob, real quick question. I know everybody want to know this question, but TLC the Red Corner Box. How you feel about this fiasco going with Teofimo, Lopez, and Cambosis? How this just blew up like that?
It is really a disservice to boxing.
Yes, sir.
I mean, Teofimo and Cambosis saw all of this money, and they were happy when the first bid came in. But you have a company in Driller that didn't know anything about promoting boxing. And it was sort of, I think, a fly-by-night outfit. And I am going to lobby all of these organizations to allow, the only promoters to allow on a first bid are promoters who have done at least one championship fight in that organization.
Yes, sir.
So at least they have some basis for what to do and what the rules are and so forth. And you know, that's not to cut down bidding. I mean, a lot of companies have done at least one fight, and they can bid. But if they just come out of nowhere, put a couple of dollars down, say they're promoters, and then put a bid in, you get what you got with this whole thing with Lopez and Kevin.
Hey Bob, I think you called it Usyk beating Joshua.
What?
Oh, I believe you called Usyk beating Joshua. I just wanted your reaction to that.
Well, I'm not surprised at all. I mean, I'm a big friend of Usyk because of Lomachenko, and I've spent a lot of time with Usyk, who's an extraordinarily intelligent guy, very funny, terrific guy. But I also know that he is a master technician, the same way Lomachenko is, and they've been taught by Lomachenko's father. And so I wasn't surprised at all that he did the number he did on Joshua. And if they fight again, the same thing's going to happen.
How's that fight look with Fury and Usyk?
What?
How does the fight go with Tyson and Usyk?
Well, again, Tyson, unlike a lot of the big heavyweights, Tyson knows how to box. And that will take away some of Usyk's advantage. However, Usyk really is such a good boxer, and he's a southpaw. And a lot of these heavyweights don't have the great confidence when they fight a southpaw.
We saw Tyson have some problems with Bob.
What?
Last year.
You saw that, right? Exactly. I mean, that's why, you know, Eddie Hearn is doing that fight with Dylan White and Wallen at the end of the month, and he thinks it's a cakewalk. Wallen's going to win the fight. I mean, easy. He's going to win the fight.
How's the fight going to go down? What round is he going to knock him out?
I don't know, but I know that Tyson's going to go out to put a... Listen, if you're a smart guy like Tyson, you don't sit around. The mistake he made the first fight, you stay around. You're staying around in the ring with a guy that has a gun that can shoot you at any time and knock you out and devastate. Wilder has a gun with him all the time. I don't mean, you know, a gun being the punch. Yeah, right. And if you stay around long enough, he can land that punch, and it's a devastating punch. So what do? You try to get him out early and to beat him down so he can shoot you with the gun.
Hey Bob, Crawford and Porter, can you just promote that real quick?
Yeah, Crawford and Porter, that's a terrific fight. It's almost sold out. I mean, it's a real fight, you know. I think Crawford is a sensational fighter, as he's proved. But, you know, nobody that he's faced will have put pressure on him the way Porter can. So it's a terrific fight, and it could really go either way. But it's a fight if you have any kind of interest in boxing, it's a fight you want to see.
Yes, sir.
Hey Bob, Terence is a free Terence is a free agent after this fight. What's the chances of him re-signing?
Look, Terence is a free agent, done and that we've hurt the sport is sign these long-term contracts with the fighters. Throughout the great years in boxing, Hagler, Hearn, Leonard, Durant, it was one fight by one fight. So obviously, if Terence wins the fight, then, and I come up with a good second act for him, he's going to sign for that second act. If I don't, some other promoter does, he'll sign with that other promoter. So that's the way it should be.
So it's going to be fight by fight basis with you.
Yeah. What?
If Fury wins, what's next for him?
Well, that, again, the truth is that we have punted all of the talk about the next fight for Fury until afterwards. So I haven't got a foggiest idea, you know, until I talk to Fury. I mean, what good does it mean what I want to do? Because it's what the fighter wants. And what he wants to do, I'll have to talk to him after the fight.
How difficult was it to negotiate the Porter-Crawford fight?
No, very easy because, you know, we've established a good relationship with PBC. They're good guys, and we made a deal that everybody liked. BBC, ourselves, Porter, and Crawford. So the fighters are making a lot of money, and there'll be a lot of money to divide up with the fighters.
Bob, what do you think of the Canelo Plant situation and the push?
Oh, I think I got carried away. That's no good. But that's another good fight. I mean, Plant is not easy. Plant's a good fighter. I mean, Canelo, I think, is great. But that is a really interesting fight to watch.
Did you take anything from that presser, that confrontation?
Nah, that's bullshit. It just got carried away.
And lastly, what improvements, if any, do you expect from Deontay? I know you think Tyson's going to win, but what do you expect from Wilder?
I have absolutely no idea.
What do you expect next from Teofimo Lopez?
I think Teofimo, hopefully, he'll get that Cambosa fight on. I think the second bid was Eddie Hearn's Matchroom, and I talked to Eddie, and Eddie said he wants to promote that, do that fight. Good, we'll get that fight, and then I'll move Teofimo up to 140, and we have Josh Taylor out there, and a lot of great 140-pound fighters.
So Oscar Valdez is guaranteed to fight the winner, Jamel Herring, Shakur Stevenson?
Nobody is guaranteed anything. After the fight, if whoever wins the fight, Shakur or Jamel Herring, I'll sit down with them and see if they want to do the fight. But there's no guarantee in this business, and nor would I guarantee anything. I mean, Valdez mentioned that he wants to fight the winner. Great. I know Shakur, if he wins, wants to fight Valdez. But there's money involved, and we got to see if we can make that fight.
What was your thoughts on him failing the test?
It was total bullshit. Let me tell you something. The boxing commissions all over this country follow WADA. WADA is the World Anti-Doping Agency. And under the rules of WADA, the stuff that was found in Valdez's system, whatever, is okay. You're allowed to take it except in competition. You can't take it the day before. You can't take it when you fight. It's like marijuana. You can take marijuana before. You can smoke a joint, but you can't smoke it the day of the fight, the day before. That's the rule. This substance is the same as marijuana. I mean, same as marijuana as far as on the bit. Now, VADA looks just at a substance. So if you have marijuana in your system, they will report it. If you had this, they will report it. That doesn't mean you disqualify the fighter because of it. You know, it's different. Let's be honest about it. If this was a drug, a performance-enhancing drug that you're not allowed to take in training, at the fight, anytime, okay, then he should have been disqualified. But it isn't. And you got rules. And the Boxing Commission, Association of Boxing, says we will follow WADA. So how can you disqualify Valdez because he didn't do anything wrong?
Is Robson going to get his rematch?
Who?
Robson.
Casacia.
Yeah, the Brazilian that lost to Valdez.
Why would he get a rematch?
Because everyone's mad that they're saying that he won.
It's a very close fight.
I didn't. Listen, he's my fighter also, the Brazilian. Robson Canseca is my fighter also. I gave him the first 5 rounds, and then he started fucking and clowning around, and he lost the last 7.
Thanks, Bob. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Heather the Heat Hardy, and you're watching Blue Blood Sports TV.